Guys, it's me, Shaw360. This is going to be a really short video. I just wanted to put this out there for anyone who didn't know. I'm sure you all do, but this morning, today's the 19th, SM announced that they were going to be releasing Jonghyun's last album, Poet Artist. It's going to be released on the 24th of January, and I just wanted to make sure not only that you guys knew about the album, but know why it's so important that you support this album. SM announced that all the proceeds from the album are going to go to Jonghyun's mother and used to set up a foundation or an organization in his name. And because of those reasons, I really encourage you, if you can monetarily support this album, please do. If you can buy one song online, or if you can buy one whole album online, or if you can buy a physical release, whatever you can do to support this release, I highly encourage you to do it. You're doing this not only to be able to embrace the last bit of art that Jonghyun left for us, something that he intended for us to have, otherwise he wouldn't have filmed the video. Also, you'll be supporting who he was as a person and his spirit. Jonghyun was always an advocate for other people. He was always interested in helping other people achieve wellness and self-care, and he always wanted to protect other people's rights and their ability to express themselves in a way that was healthy for them. And so I highly encourage you to support this album and support the man that he was and the person that he was for so many other people in life. It has been difficult for me personally. The last month, I still haven't fully accepted that he's gone. I mean, intellectually, I know he is. But emotionally, when I see pictures of him, I can't reconcile that with the fact that this is a deceased person. My mind isn't working that way currently. And I've had a lot of feeling of hopelessness, feeling of helplessness, and just like I couldn't do anything to help anybody. On Twitter, all of my friends and stuff, they're all hurting, and I couldn't reach out to them other than maybe a DM here or a Twitter message there. So one of the things I did for my own self-care and to kind of lessen that feeling of helplessness is I made a donation to the National Suicide Hotline here in the United States. Because one of the things that's really hard for U.S. Shawals is we all live in various parts of the country, and so while in some major cities there were gathering places for people to be a part of Jonghyun tributes, there's a lot of places in the States where there just wasn't that community, that support, and there were a lot of people expressing their own feelings of depression and their own suicidal thoughts in the wake of his passing. So it took a couple of steps to find it on the website, but I went ahead and I made a contribution there just so I could feel like I was helping my friends and anybody else who feels that sense of loss and that sense of confusion and desperation. So with all that being said, I just really would like to encourage you, please buy this last album, please stream this last album, please do whatever you can to support the cause, support his legacy, help to make sure his music is not forgotten. There is one more album that I would like for SM to release, but I don't know if it will happen. I mean, we all knew that SHINee was working on a group album prior to ONU Scandal. I would like for some of those tracks to be released, but at this time, I don't see that being a reality. But I feel like we are all extremely fortunate that we are getting a chance to get Jonghyun's last album. I think for a lot of us who don't live in Korea, there was some doubt as to whether or not it would be released because we weren't sure kind of the social stigma behind him having the album released and him being deceased. It just isn't something that we had seen addressed recently, where a celebrity or a musician passed away and then after they passed away their music was released. And I'm talking about recently, not in the 90s or early 2000s, I'm like in the last few years. So it is really nice that this is being released. And in case you're wondering, I'm at the Sonic right now because I'm filming this on my lunch break. But yeah, it is really wonderful to know that this is happening, that this is getting put out there for the public to embrace, for his fans to embrace one last time his art. And I would hope that SHINee's full album could be released at one point, but if I can't have that, this is definitely more than welcome. So thank you for watching this video. I didn't intend to speak for as long as I have, but if you guys have any questions about anything or you're looking for some feedback, let me know. I did not answer any of the comments from my last video because honestly, I kind of want to leave that there as a healing place and not have my opinions or my thoughts intrude on other people's expressions of grief. But I thank everyone for the comments. I thank everyone who shared the video. I thank everyone who had something comforting for me, because that was just a nightmare of a day, guys. It was a nightmare of a day, and it's been an ongoing nightmare in many ways, but we're going to heal. We won't be whole. Whole is never where we'll be again. But we're going to heal. And we're going to celebrate. And we're going to honor. And I hope that you will join me in honoring Jonghyun in the manner of purchasing his last art. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.